Hello and welcome to another update video about Polygon MATIC. Here on the MATIC chart, we are continuing to track a potential bullish scenario, but short term, I don't have any evidence that price has already bottomed. We're also tracking a bearish case, and there is a very clear pivot point that divides between a bullish and a bearish case. So we can say that as long as we're holding a certain support level, there is a decent chance for a rally higher. Below that level, however, we're expecting a lower low. And due to the messy price action here, this is very tricky. I've got a very clear three-wave move up of the 10th of June lows, okay? Very clear three waves. Now, that can indicate that this is a wave 4 with a wave 5 to come. However, this is not very crystal clear. And if this is wave 5 to the downside, it should reach 48 cents or 41 eventually, yeah? The signal that this count is working out would be a break below 55 cents. So it needs to drop quite a bit to confirm that. And then it would put this wave count in control. I don't think it's clearly in control. I can tell you why. First of all, this wave 4, even though a three-wave move, was a little bit too strong to call it a reliable wave 4. That's the first problem with the wide wave count, which can lead to a lower low. We don't necessarily talk about the new bear market low, okay? What we're primarily talking about is that it will reach the green support area again. That was already relevant in June, a trade setup basically, and that it could reach the 48.5 or 41 cent level. But the problem again with this chart is that this wave 4 was a bit too strong to call it a reliable wave 4, and the move down isn't very impulsive. So we're not really following through to the downside. All of them are signals that something else might be going on, but also that alternative wave count or the other count, yeah, let's call it second most likely or whatever, they are both fairly likely. Sometimes you get the situation where probabilities are very similar on a chart, and then you still have a very clear pivot point between them, okay? The pivot point is the 55 cent level, as I said. Yeah, it is the pivot between a drop to 48.5 or 41 cents or a rally into the $1 region. And again, that is the 55.3 cent level there, the 78.6 retracement. Now, the other count indicates that we rallied already in a wave 1. We moved down in an A wave, have an overshooting B wave, and we're now coming down in a C wave. At the moment, I have no clear evidence that the C wave has already bottomed. I expect it to go a little lower. You have to be aware though that with such an overshooting B wave, the C wave may not go very close to the A wave low. So it might actually end above the support area. Bear in mind, this is only support. It's not necessarily a target, especially not with such a high B wave. Target wise, I mean, we can calculate the target for the C wave in that we take the length of the A wave and we can compare. A very common target for a C wave is the 1.618 extension that is at 70.5 cents. That's why we're finding support here at the moment. Okay, you can see that it respected that level. So there is absolutely the chance that it already bottomed here. Absolutely. I don't have a very good view of the micro count, but you can probably count it as a 5-wave move in a diagonal. So it's absolutely possible the low is already in. But I don't have any strong evidence for it. Okay, it's not very evident at this stage that this is the case. So I would primarily be looking for a lower price still, but be aware it has already reached the ideal target. Now if it breaks below that, then I would fully expect it to reach 63.6 cents, but there is more micro support at 65. So that means at the moment in the short term, I do expect short-term further downside. It is possible it has bottomed, but it's not evident at this stage. I think a break above 79.80 cents would give the idea that it might have bottomed already more credibility and weight, but we're not there yet. And then the decision will come shortly in the orange box, I guess. Okay, and 55 cents, as long as we're above that level, the yellow wave count certainly has a good chance. But below that level, it is the white count that's clearly in control with support at 48.5 and 41 cents. Unfortunately, boring price action here on the MATIC chart, but you know how it works when everybody's switching off because everybody's too bored, then things start to get moving. Okay, that's my update about MATIC. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.